How's all going, folks? We are on to our number 7 of the top 10 force affinity attack nukers on my account, and we have Zavia, the lovely Zavia, who is a little bit overlooked now, I think, but back in the day was extremely good before the hard and the 21 to 25 levels came along. So we're not reading her lore or anything like that. We are testing her damage. Can we change this blessing for free, I wonder? Because if we can, she'll maybe get crushing rend. Will it give her any benefit? Is the question. Ignoring 1% defense for every 40 levels. Let's do it for the video. Let's do it for the video. I did say that if we could give somebody crushing rend for free, we would, but that was the only thing we'd change. So we have the build. We have our optimizer build as well. So let's run that right now. And then we'll hit the magic button and we'll equip Zavia. Okay, so we hit the magic button and we'll see what we get here. Okay, so a lot of gear from some of our previous entrants. Hopefully this will equip. Storage is full. Blah, 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 blah. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. I don't care. I don't care at this stage. I can't care anymore. I do want to keep some of that. I do care about that. Let's get rid of all of this. I had great plans to make some retaliation stuff happen, but no, it's not happening now. We're getting rid of all of this because Plarium's coding is inconvenient. So we have all of these in place. Hopefully now it will let me equip. It will. As we always say, we don't glyph anything, we don't ascend anything. It's everything as is, but we will roll up stuff if it will make a difference. In this case it won't actually, so we won't roll it up. Defense isn't going to make any difference, and she already has the 2 attack things, so nothing can roll into any stat that's going to make any difference on that ring. Now, what are her stats? 200 is always what we put in place, so we will keep going with that. 105 crit rate, that's what the optimizer spat out. 338% crit damage, that's the highest we've seen on force yet, I think, and nearly 8,000 in attack. That's definitely the highest. So good showing from our girl Zavia here. Like I say, pretty cool champion, and I always think she looks what's that actress of Underworld and all of that? I can't think of her name. It's not one of the Jessicas, but she was around at the same time as all of them. So English actress, I think, but I definitely think that the face is kind of based off of her. Gorgeous woman. Dated Jack Whitehall for a while. Dated a few comedians actually that were definitely punching above their weight. Has a new movie out at the moment as well on Amazon Prime, and I can tell you all of that, but I can't think of her name. So in the comments below, guys, let me know who that was. That's going to bug me now. So we'll get rid of Basilisk off there, and we'll get Zavia on. So as always, we'll do our usual tour de force of the different levels, starting off with Dragon 20 and then Dragon Hard 10. So with this now, we'll check. I'm just checking her her abilities, and it's looking like A3 is her big hit. Now, there's not much in the difference between the A3 and the A2. And then the A1 is a triple hitter, and it's about 33% less strong than them. But because it's triple hitter, we'll check it out. So with this, attacks all enemies. Enemies killed can't be revived. It is a single hit. There's no poisons or anything like that to give her an extra advantage over anybody else. So let's just use that. 260,000 we seen there. That's pretty damn nice. Pretty damn nice, guys. So let's replay that, and we're going to check the A2. So the problem with multi-hitters is that they can sometimes mean that they don't get to land their all of their multi-hits. So let's see how this does. This is... the A3 is actually the harder hitting, but let's see what this is. 136,000 or something like that. So that may have been more powerful overall. That may have been more powerful overall. I'll check that in the video, but I think... yeah, I think it might have just pipped the A... actually, we said... I gotta even listen to myself, guys. So we said we'd try the A1 as well because it was a triple hitter. So let's see how that goes. And again, with the A1, it's entirely possible that it does too much damage in the first two hits, that it kills him. 74, 85, 67. In around the same, bit lower. Okay, so yeah, we'll end battle there and we'll go over to hard 10 now. Again, I'll review all of these numbers for you in the tape once we have all of the runs done, and we'll see what we get. So we'll lead with the A3. 231, 237 I seen there. I didn't see what came up over here, but he has the lowest health left, I think. So we're talking just under 240, I think, overall. Which isn't bad, especially no poisons on there as well. And you have to remember that that skill is a deny revive. It's definitely something that should be taught about. Oh god. Is there a way to make Calvalax poisons AoE, or not AoE, uncleansable? I don't think there is there? Right, all enemies 2 times. This is what we're going for this time. 124 and 86 on the second one there. I think that was the best I seen on the first hit anyway, but this Taya does have less energy, so she may be the one to look at. And we'll try the A1 next. And after these runs, guys, as well, I may, if I feel like something hasn't gone as well as it could, or whatever, I'll check it out afterwards as well. That wasn't great. We're probably talking in around 150,000, maybe a bit less total. So let's end that there. Again, like I say, I'll check those numbers and have them up on the spreadsheet at the end, guys. So now we are into... we'll do our arena first. I wish I had all the money in the world to be buying them things. We'll go to Classic Arena, and as always, we'll check it out against the same team. We haven't managed to kill the entire team yet. Now, that could change, and if it does, we'll have to start checking on a new team. I probably should have went with a team that had at least one person in Stone Skin when I started this, so as we could keep somebody alive. So let's go with A3. And Michinaki survived again. Good man, Michinaki. So we'll end battle there. And we'll see 192,755. Arena isn't a huge part of the testing for this, although she could probably do more maybe with the A2 because it's a double hitter. But we'll just leave it at that for now, and then we go on to our Shogun test and then Clan Boss. I always go over there to look for Shogun and Sand Devil every single time. Shogun is my favorite test, guys, and I probably say that every single time as well. But I love the big hits you can get. I love the big hits you can get on Shogun. So I think I'm going to test the A1 first, and then we'll check the A2 and the A3. Okay, good, good. $82, $64, $65. Okay, over 200,000. $212,000. Nothing wrong with that from an A1. And actually, I've just noticed that this boss is magic affinity, so this is going to be throwing up a bit of a roadblock for me when I'm testing Spirit. Okay, so that was the A1. We want to check the A2 now. Okay, 179 or so. $179,419. So that's not bad at all. Actually, is it? It's okay. It's okay. It's not great. So hopefully her A3 can do a bit more for us. Because I like Zavia. And I almost thought of that actress's name. 316, that's more like it. That's the one. It's yeah, I'll get it off the replay anyway, but it was something like 316,429 or something like that. So I'll check it in the replay and we'll get it right. Now we are over to Clan Boss and we do our run same as always. And let's hope I don't do anything stupid here again. Recently used. First, we have Zavia. And yeah, we'll just leave it as is. Start and auto, quick battle is off. Everything else is set up, and we are hands free from here on out. And let's see how this goes. Oh. Okay, so Zavia actually may have, because this is a total damage test, Zavia may actually have a little bit of an advantage here because she has poisons. Now she isn't built with accuracy. I think her accuracy came out at 187, so that is enough to land stuff on the Ultra Nightmare boss, but not consistently. However, looking at the bar there, it is landing some. Now her own A3 then reduces the effectiveness of poisons because when she explodes them against bosses they don't do as much damage. However, in a shorter run it might benefit her. We'll see. Do you know what buff she needs? Her chance to land poisons increased. I don't think it's at 100%. But she's doing well here. The scores so far for the the other champions haven't been at to write home about. Especially Errol really underperformed, but she's doing quite well. I think we'll definitely break 5 million. I think about 5.5 million is the top score on Clan Boss for the force attack nukers over 10 turns so far. So this might yeah, definitely gonna bypass that. So maybe the poisons are doing the business for her. Let's actually see her hits. 220,000, 211,000 about there. Overall. 70, yeah, about the same. 206 about. And another one, good one again. So they're all doing in around the same. So on her next hit here is what we'll take the score as. Okay, 700 and no, not 700 and anything. 7,032,798 is what it is. And I will not click end battle because that would be disastrous, but I will close out the thing here and I'll be right back to you with the results. Okay, so we are back with Zavia. We have her results in. We went over the build and everything already. We went over her, we changed her blessing, 4-star blessing, build AOK. Results are in. So in Dragon, so in the optimizer, she was number 7 of her top 10 force affinity attackers. Nelder, Errol, Basilisk and Zavia. So for Zavia, who came in at 84,000 as the damage output on the optimizer. Yeah, and that stayed consistent. We have these results, so let's see how she stacks up. So she's beating out everybody apart from Basilisk, who should be stronger on a single target. So her big hit is on an AoE deny revive and poison explosion. So 269,852 is really good, pretty good comparatively speaking to the rest of the guys here. Then we are over onto Dragonheart 10, where she had 247,335 as her biggest damage output, and that was from the A2, I think, that time on Chagor over on the right hand side when I checked back on the video. Arena 292,755, respectable. Oh, exactly the same as this punter. And then Shogun, respectable again, nothing as good as Neldor, who was the only one that had a 6-star blessing so far. So 316,419 on Shogun, and that was with the A3. And then over the Clan Boss is where the gap, where she pulled it all back. So she was kind of second and she was doing well, she was doing respectable, and then the Clan Boss, she just pulled away. And that could be because of the addition of her poisons as well. But 7073293 million. So let's tot it all up, but that definitely pulls her into the top place of the ones we have checked so far, with a total score of 8.09 million. So very good score from our Zavia, and actually, as I said, I always had a soft spot for her, always liked her. So can our next champion beat that? Let's see. Rathalos Blade Master. So the next one's going to be a good one. He does need a bit of setup, so is that going to stand against him when we test him through all of our trials? Let's find out, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.